Very nice. Healing with purpose. Because healing comes with a cause and is a cause. There's a reason why you're wanting to heal. Behind the healing, there is always the root issue. If you travel all the way down to the bottom, travel down to that root issue of what is going on, hindering your life, the way of your life, the way you go about doing things and in your life. Wherever that unhealed part of you is going to hinder some part of your life. And know your worth. And with healing comes vulnerability, and so many don't want to be vulnerable, but you know why? Because I just said in my other video, the reason why that is because so many people rather not talk about it, rather than talk about it, because talking about it gives a release. The release that we truly need in our lives. Making ourselves going into a state of vulnerability so we can have release. Because where there is release, there is vulnerability. And so many people don't want to be vulnerable. They think, oh, it just creates weakness. When in reality, it doesn't. It creates strength. Become vulnerable to the issues and problems you are dealing with today. Don't let them override you or overtake you. Because with vulnerability, there is power. Because with that power, you win. You do win. You don't lose. It is your strength. It is where you're supposed to go. It is it's what you're supposed to do. And as a human being, that's what we're supposed to do, is have release, because we were never supposed to carry these issues and burdens on our own selves. The divinity back to the creator, or the creator is to you, all goes to him and it goes back to him. That's what you need. Give it back to your creator. Have vulnerability. Know your worth. Know your purpose in this life, because if you think you don't mean something to someone, you do mean something. And I can tell you right now, suicide is never the way out. Your life means something. No matter if you're struggling with mental illness, you're in a battle, because, hey, who's not in a battle? We're all in a battle, really. Even if we're not talking about it, secretly, people are secretly in their own battle. Doesn't matter who it is. You could have all the money in the world and still be in a battle. You could have no money in the world and still be in a battle. You could be in between all that and still be in a battle, because really materialism has nothing to do with it. It's just the state and the fact of being human. It's just being human. We're all in a fallen state, really. So that's why we have our battles and everything. So you could talk to someone, and once you put your own self in a state of vulnerability, you actually win. You don't lose. This world has it backwards, and you say, oh, well, you're losing once you become vulnerable, when in reality, you're not. You win. You win once you become vulnerable to what you're battling, what you're struggling with, what you're facing, because if you don't, you're only creating new battles and new struggles that you really never needed. So take that, run with that, make that glow. Because in reality, once you let go of things, you grow. You grow more than a lot of people do, because in reality, most people don't want to become vulnerable to their own issues, because it only creates strength, not weakness. Know that. Fire and ice. Godspeed up.